Hello everyone, Chief Thompson here. It's Friday, and I'm going to start each Friday, I think, with a video on the Culture Process Improvement Program. Now, ACC, the 4-star General, General Carlisle, and the Command Chief, Steve McDonald, unbelievable airmen if you haven't met them. I think most of you have because they are on the road a lot. But they decided last year they were going to start getting after some of the issues that, to begin with, started with the RPA community, and they finished off the year with the DCGS CPIP. As I said, the Culture Process Improvement Program. So what is it that our airmen at every level believe they can go to the 4-star General and the Command Chief with to say, here's what we can do to improve the quality of life for our airmen, and here's how we can improve our mission. The 4-star took a 132-slide briefing, spent 4.5 hours of his schedule, which is intense, as I'm sure you can imagine, to talk about these issues. And then to start pointing fingers to say, how do we get after this, ladies and gentlemen? How do we do those two things, take care of our airmen and improve the mission? And then there's a subsequent meeting by Chief McDonald with a bunch of heavy hitters, with Chief Adam Watson from the Career Field Manager for ISR Enlisted Airmen, with Chad Scott, Chief of ACC A2, with 25th Air Force, the Command Chief, Chief Shelburne was there. These chiefs getting together to talk about where on the enlisted side we can play a role. I didn't consider myself a heavy hitter, by the way. That's why I didn't mention myself. Okay, never mind. We're going to keep that in there. We're not going to edit that out. All right, so what is already happening in the 480th ISR wing? What is already happening within DCGS that we're not talking about? That's really the question here. There's a lot of things that have happened in the last year, or actually it's a little bit longer than that we've been part of Air Combat Command that I think a lot of our airmen don't even know about. I mean, the old standby that DGS, yes, I think is something that people talk about a lot. We're always willing to accept more mission no matter what, even if it's at the cost of our airmen. I can tell you that with one small exception, the DGS, the 480th ISR Wing, has not accepted any additional tasking since we've been in Air Combat Command. Did you know that? Yeah, we're shuffling things around as we're supposed to do, but Air Combat Command has drawn a line in the sand for the combatant commanders and said, here's the force. We're presenting the force. Here's the DGS. Here's the capacity, and that has been absolutely amazing. And it's given us some latitude to take a look at shift schedules to try and improve the quality of life for airmen. So most people know about the GEOINT airmen getting improved shifts. From a 12 to 14-hour shift to something that's closer to 10 hours. You're 8 hours on mission, then you have some time before and after the shift to take care of business. We were able to do that because of what Air Combat Command has allowed us to do. That's a fact. If people don't know about that, start bragging about it. Start talking about it. If you're a supervisor, make sure your airman knows that right now. Another thing that they've done is they're posturing us for the out years. So in FY17, General Carlisle has slapped the table and said, you'll be at a 6-to-1 UTC ratio. Right now we're at 4-to-1 building to 5-to-1, and we're going to 6-to-1. I'm already over 3 minutes, so I'm not going to get deeply into what that means. Let's just suffice it to say that that means either less mission, moved mission, or more airmen. Since we don't think we'll actually be able to grow more airmen, then we're going to have to be smarter with the way really it's economy of forces is what I'm talking about here. But 6 airmen for every 1 position on the UTC is what it comes down to. Ask your supervisor for more details. I'm already at 3:43 here, so what I want to do to say is I'm going to use some video magic here, pop up a couple links on the video here to brag about the DCGS CPIP Facebook page, and there's also the newsletter that the CPIP team is doing. Captain Brennan met with Colonel Hawk, the 2-letter staff from the 40th Wing, and also 70th ISR Wing, BTC'd in. It was magic today. We're getting after, and we're getting down to, no kidding, AO level taskings of the things that you're telling us that we need to get after in the weapon system, let's call it that, because it includes both wings. Really, so we don't duplicate effort, right? Because there's a lot of people that want to help here, and we need to get our ducks in a row and make sure that we're being efficient with this. But they met today. Captain Brennan and her team met, and they produced that newsletter. I think it's Technical Sergeant Grolleman. He's the one who put it out. I'm going to put it on our page. It should be coming through your official email trail. But I think what I'll do is I'll put it on the Facebook site. I'll figure out how to do that, or just maybe do a screen capture of the first page, whatever. I'll figure it out. But I'm already at 5 minutes now, so I'm going to stop talking. Have a good weekend, everybody. ACC Culture Process Improvement Program. Start talking about it with your airmen. Take care.